was just nice and kind. He was also a protector. And so when you say protector, meaning that he wanted the best for everyone. It wasn't just me as his wife or just his sister Shelly or his mom Joyce that he wanted the best for, who he protected, but everyone who he was connected to.
He cared about his community, he cared about people, and he was willing to stand in the gap for people, be the voice of people. So I think just his caring way led him a long way.
He was really all about action, not about talk. I think sometimes he would get frustrated with the talking and the admiring of problems, and he wanted to talk about solutions.
I think that genuineness, that love, that need to protect, that need to have everyone be their best selves is what led him to be so involved in the community. Through his work with the NAACP, he was exposed to some of the officials in the community, city officials, county officials, people who are working with grassroots organizations and civic organizations. And so then that is how we kind of started to see that there was a need.
He was a communicator, and I think that ability to communicate and to listen is one of the things that helped make him as successful as he was.
And he was everywhere. He was everywhere because he truly believed in doing the work and not just talking about it. You couldn't work in the school district and not know Mike. He was a constant presence.
It was just really nice to see him find his way, I guess, and find his purpose and to find his passion in the work that he did with the community.
I remember sitting with him at strategic planning, and the conversation was just droning on, and it was getting towards the end of the day, and he's like, how long are we gonna be in here? And I'm like, I don't know. He's like, I really have to go. I'm like, okay, what's going on? He said, I have to pick up a pair of shoes that I bought for Essence. I'm surprising her with these gym shoes, and I have to get them. And I remember looking at him, I said, you are making husbands look bad. He said, that's pretty amazing, Mike. I say, I give you permission to go get those shoes. He loved his family.
Knowing that I had somebody in the room that could see the changes that need to happen and had a heart for kids and had a heart for people, I knew at those moments that the work would get done because my big brother was in the room, and we weren't going to just sweep things under the rug, but we were going to find a way to partner and make the changes happen. So it was always a good thing.
Is you could have a profound debate about really hard issues, and then 30 seconds later you're eating lunch and joking around. Like, he was so good at building relationships and enhancing relationships and understanding that we have to have these relationships so we can move forward in a productive manner.
He gave of his time, all of the time, where back to school he would, on the first day of school, he would gather a group of young men and they would greet the students as they came back to school just to make sure that they were seen and cared for.
You have to have a purpose bigger than just going to work, amassing money and living your life, right? You have to have a purpose, you have to have a drive, you have to contribute to your community outside of yourself.
That was really his number one goal, is improving this community, and he truly, truly understood that the schools are such a part of that improvement.
In his short life, in 41 years, he was able to make such an impact.